Shout out to Smoke Game. What's good with y'all, baby? We're back in bed with yet another Madden video, man, and I'm having so much fun recording this for you guys and getting it put out for you guys. I need y'all to go ahead and comment down below. Let me know you're loving the series. If you click on, leave a like. It'll help it get shared out to more people. So that way YouTube, goes ahead and suggests this to other people, and we can get this series bigger and better than it is right now, man. Go ahead and comment down below any changes or any things that you would like to see in the series. I feel like I oftentimes ask that near the end, and maybe that's where a lot of y'all kind of drop off at. So I'm saying here at the beginning, if there's anything you would like to see in the series, anything that you think would make the series better, don't be afraid to comment it down below. Let me know, as well as sharing this out with friends and family. Thank y'all so much for the support that y'all already currently give to the series. For the ones that do click on to watch a little bit, thank you. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and go ahead and like the video down below. Like I said earlier, but today we got a special one, man. We've made a very good comeback in this season. Like I said, we started out 0-3. Now we're 6-5, about to go against the division rivals, the Dolphins, once again. But it's one of our only good games basically left until we get to the end of the season. So we're gonna go ahead and step in today, watch it, see if we can go ahead and get the dub against them. In the standings, we are just above them because we did beat them earlier in the season. This will be the last division game of the season, and we're trying to run into the playoffs. As you can see right now, going to the playoff tree, we are not in. And surprisingly, the Bills have overtopped the #1 seed. The Bengals have really fell off. They've been a really strong team, and that division as a whole has been really strong, really the whole series. And you see, they still got 3 teams in here. Steelers are the odd mans out this year, but for once, the Bengals are not the division winners and are not the 1 seed. Completely surprising. And if y'all remember last episode, we did take down the #1 seed over on the NFC side, the Buccaneers. So I'm having big hopes for this team. Now, unfortunately, as you see here, they do have enough. Now, unfortunately, as you see here, they got another great receiver on roster now. They got DeAndre Hopkins, just signed him up in the offseason. He's been playing with them all year, was with Arizona, as you know, in real life for, 5 years now. And now he's here with the Dolphins after an off year with Arizona, probably maybe even got injured. Had the same amount of receptions as he does now, slightly less yards, but more touchdowns here in Miami. So now that's something else that our DB's got to worry about. That's why I'm glad we got 2 solid ones. Hopefully Jair sticks with him all game, though I like that matchup a little bit better. But other than that, this team is pretty much still the same. We're still going to see Gregory Rousseau on the outside coming in to basically sack us all game. Still superstar X factor. We're still going to see Byron Jones on the outside. We're going to still see Tua. We're still going to see Terrence Marshall Jr., which is an even bigger factor of why we should be worried about this team's passing game. Not really worried about Madison in the backfield or Tyler Armstead. Our run game is going to pretty much lock them 2 up. But between Hopkins and Marshall was already doing work last time we played this team in a video, if y'all remember that one. If not, I'm telling y'all, go catch up on this series. But this team is always giving us a little bit of trouble. We've been able to hold out sometimes, other times not so well. But I feel like this team has gotten a little bit weaker, especially up front. Our front 4 should be able to beast and feast. Their front 4, it's all right, but up the middle, we should be able to eat. And then in the DB, secondary-wise, pass-wise, we should be able to eat on these receivers. They got Marcus Peters, who's aging, a 32-year-old Marcus Peters, not the same one that was in his prime. They got Noah. They've got Byron Jones. They've got Darius Washington out of TCU. This must be somebody they just recently picked up, 83 overall. And then Trayvon Moehrig. I saw him in the current draft. I'm not too worried about the secondary. Here we are, y'all, into the game. And let's see if we can go ahead and get a dub here today. Obviously, this is probably one of our only competitions that we're looking at right now. We want to keep an eye on that Bengals game down below as well. They're 6-5 too. A team that is the 7th seed right now. We're going to have to work our way past them to get into the playoffs. We take care of business here, though, and I like our chances a lot. As you can see, we have a big play there to start off the game to Madison. I don't want to see the running back involved all day today, so Otis, you better shut that down. Tua dropping back, and that's a sack fumble to start off the game. They're able to pick it back up. But I think that was Stephon Page with the sack. Correct, there's Stephon Page with the sack fumble to start up the game. And that is a great start for the defense already, pushing them back into a long 3rd down. They will throw quick, and Gathers is almost there for the pick. Just got butterfingers, just coming back from injury. But at least we'll get the rock back. Here we go. We had a pretty good return to get us close to the 50. A holding call backed up the Jets. So we'll see how they make up for it here on offense. Looks like we're starting out already with some read options going to the outside. And a nice little 2-yard pickup for Justin Fields. We've seen this team do a lot of read options here recently. Some days it works better than others, so we'll see how the run game is working today. So far, it's not looking too good. We can hope that they lean back on this pass game. The DBs were a weak area for this Dolphins team, as well as up the middle of their front four. So you got to see a lot more dives, a lot more passes, and that would just be short of the marker. And it looks like 2 back-to-back 3-and-outs from both sides. And the ball's going right back to the Dolphins. Ooh, a little bit of a formation switch here, going empty, dropping back. Pass rush is getting there once again. That is Quinnen Williams from the other side getting his first sack of the game, and they're already dropping back just that much farther. Now back on their own 9. Empty might not be the best thing to do. This offensive line was pretty sus. And I told y'all the pass rush is going to be in there to send a blitz this time. Able to get the throw out quickly. Quinnen Williams in pass coverage, making the tackle. What'll Tua do here? Shotgun look. Throwing out quick. Will this be enough to get the first? He is taken down. Tua's throw was not able to get there. The Dolphins will have to punt the ball right back. Cosby there with the short little slant catch. All right. We've seen drives not really being able to be sustained here. Our defense is holding up good. Now the offense has to come out on their second drive and do something a little bit better. Swift gets up the middle, kind of, for a nice little gain of about 3 yards. Shotgun for the Jets. Fields going out, throwing on the run, and that's Jamison Crowder. Oh, reliable with a nice first down catch, getting them to the 50-yard line, trying to push them on their side of the field. How do they answer back with that one? They're going to stay in the shotgun. Handoff this time. DeAndre Swift up the middle. Huge hole. And that's where I said this team's going to have to attack. The defensive tackles for the Dolphins, I mean, they ain't the best in the league. You love to see some more of that. Runs up the middle. I'm perfectly fine with that. Handoff here again will be another read option to the outside. Justin Fields shrugs off a tackle. He is going all the way up the sideline. AR getting a great block. Oh, he's tackled down. It's a fumble. Somebody pick up the ball. A.R. Brown is there to go ahead and pick it up after the loose ball was rummaging around for a good minute. Huge carry for Justin Fields, but he's got to hold on to that ball a little better. Like to see him slide, get out of bounds. One of those two options. But now we are inside our own red zone at the 10-yard line, but still with the first down. Throwing out to the side. That'll be a good catch by DeAndre Swift to get us closer. Now with the spot of the ball, we can still technically get a first down without scoring. It'd be like first and goal in inches, but throw out quick, and that is a very dangerous pass. Throwing when he wasn't even looking that way. A spin jump throw, knocked down thankfully, and not picked off in the end zone. They still have life here to at least try to get 3. 3rd and 6. Throw out wide, and never mind. There goes that chance to get 3 as it's picked off, and nobody can make the tackle. Are you kidding me? Dexter Maddox dove over top of him, and that is a long pick 6 for the Dolphins. Bad throw by Justin Fields. I don't know what he was thinking. That was not the play call either. But they'll come back out on offense looking to make something else happen this time to right that interception that went all the way back about 94 yards to get the first score of the game. Offense is not doing anything for either team so far. It's been all defense as we see another read option here. And this one gets tackled down for a loss of 1. Drop back. Blitz was coming, but looked like a pretty clean pocket. That's Denzel Mims with a tight one-on-one contested catch to get them right back up into the 50-yard line. We're going to have to see some more of that. These throws are going to have to be on precision and on time because we've seen a lot of interceptions come when he ain't right. Dropping back. Pocket is clean. Only a 3-man rush. Fields getting out, and he will be sacked behind the line for a loss of 3 as nobody was able to get open. Pocket clean again. We haven't seen much pressure from the Dolphins here today. The pass rush hasn't really been there. Justin Fields getting out, breaking another tackle, and getting up to the 42-yard line. I know everybody watching's heart skips a beat for a second when they see him take off and not slide. We've already seen one fumble. Will we see another one? DeAndre Swift up the middle, and he will get just enough push to get the first, and Dexter is down and is hurt right now. Gotta hope it's nothing serious. Here we go. Ricky Seals will come into the game as the backup tight end. Read option here. Nowhere to... Oh, he breaks the tackle, making something out of nothing. And Gregory will be there to make the tackle all the way from the other side of the field. But at least it'll be 9-yard gain here. And the Jets are going to keep moving the ball. Pistol formation here. It will be another read option. I'm going to guess it is. This time they are perfectly there for the read. They have the second man stay back and hold his position, is able to tackle Justin Fields for a loss. 3rd and 2. They would do just a direct handoff this time. There was open room to the outside. Swift couldn't get there. And now we're seeing 4th and 1. The Jets are probably just going to look to take their 3 here. They will. Gatewood is out. It should be about a 47-yard field goal from the left hash. It is up. It looks like it has the distance, and it is good. And we see a 7-3 ball game. Here we go. As we get into the press box view, we saw some pretty good offense from the Jets. As Jerry McCrary, the rookie slot corner, gets a pick big time to get the ball right back into the 15-yard line for the Jets. What do they do with this great chance? And hope they don't spoil it. 5-yard rush by Fields on 2nd down. The 3rd and 8 is a touchdown to Denzel Mims, and they take the lead here 10-7 in the 2nd quarter. Now, just as we were saying, the Jets needed something big to happen. Sly Cooper with the 2nd pick, and that's we got to get back in to watch this, yo. There's just interceptions flying around all over the field. They get another chance to score here already in red zone territory. As we re-enter onto the field cam, let's see what the Jets do this time to make it happen. Dropping back, moving around, pocket is looking kind of clean. Justin Fields rolls out and evades a sack. One of the best sack evasions I think we've seen him ever do. He is able to just throw it away, preserve the yards. We will stay in shotgun here though. Handoff this time. DeAndre Swift to the outside, big running lane, and it'll be a gain of 6. 3rd and 4. Can they capitalize this time with a touchdown? I'd like to see one today. It'd be really nice. Dropping back, it's a screen, and they get there in time before he's able to throw it out. The blocks couldn't get there out in time, and it will be yet another field goal. So we've seen some great defense all of a sudden by the Jets, and now they're looking on top and looking like they're controlling the pass game here with 2 really good receivers. That is something that you really like to see. As Tua throws it 9 yards to Crosby to get them onto their side of the field. Otis is playing lockdown up the middle linebacker pass coverage rolls, but they are still going. This time they're leaning on Crosby, which is not surprising with 2 good corners on the outside. He probably will see a big bulk of the carry today. Gesicki gets them into 1st and goal territory with a big 16-yard pass, and it's a 10-yard touchdown to Crosby as we've seen him big on that drive. Good to see Dexter back in. Not good to see him dropping a pass, though, to start off. But this run game for the Jets is continuing to show not dominance, but it's continuing to show the best thing that this offense has to offer, whether it's Fields running, DeAndre Swift running, Darius Geis running. This team has just been really good at running the ball to get yards when it's needed. Dexter Maddox with a 10-yard pass right there. 2nd and 1 is incomplete on 3rd and 1. We see it drop with 1:20 left before the half where they just kicked the field goal. They will, 27 yards, and we got 1:16 before the half. Can the Dolphins come back and answer and at least take the lead before we get to halftime? Here we go from their own 26. Tua's got to do something here. Quick dump down to Gesicki, and it will be enough to get them 1st down. It will be interesting to see when they use their timeouts. There goes the first one. Shotgun look here. Pressure is getting there, but just not quick enough as he gets it out to Gesicki again for timeout number 2. They're back on the field quickly, though. 53 seconds left, not on their side of the field yet. You got to think they're going to hold on to this last timeout to get out, throw out to the sidelines, and he is able to step out of bounds to preserve a timeout and time. Still not on their side of the field, though. 10 to 15 yards away from field goal range. But you like to think they at least want to get a touchdown as that's a pass over the middle. I think that is Gesicki once again to finally get them onto their side of the field at the 45. Not close enough for a field goal. They will come back on hurry up mode. And there is Sly Cooper knocking the ball away from, I think that is Terrence Marshall Jr. The clock will stop. Luckily for the Dolphins, though, 28 seconds left. Drop back. Pressure trying to get there from the outsides. And I think that is Jair one-on-one coverage, and he knocks the ball loose on 4th and 3. They will have to punt the ball back. Here we go, fresh out of halftime. What will the Jets give us in this second half? The first half was filled with plenty of action, high-octane plays, and a back-and-forth game. What else would you want more from a Dolphins-Jets game here in this series? You know they put up some really good games in the past. And so far here in this second half, bars, they've been able to go ahead and move up the field nicely. A couple runs, a couple passes. A.R. Brown, DeAndre Swift with a 7-yard rush, 3-yard rush to get him into the red zone. 3rd and 2 is a conversion by DeAndre Swift. 7-yard pass to Malik Freeman. It'll be thrown away. And a pick for Marcus Peters, 29 yards. That close to the end zone. You like to see them just do what they did all the way up the field and just run the ball. But unfortunately, that was not the case. And now the Dolphins get back the ball to Jair. We've got picks on picks on picks in this game. And the Jets have just been blessed with a defense that has really held stout in the last. Remember last video against the Buccaneers? They really did their thing. So far today, they're really helping out this offense. And we got another 1st and goal, 3-yard touchdown rush for Justin Fields. PAT will be good, and now they will go up by 9 points here late in the 3rd quarter. Third and 15, Tua will just rush for 5 after a huge start to the drive with Cosby making a big-time catch. The Jets need to find an answer for him. The rookie is probably on him right now in the slot, or Marcus May. So we'd like to see that one of them two step up and really stop him from getting yards, because he's been eating everything alive today. As we head into the 4th quarter, Jets with the lead and the ball. And we're seeing a lot more Malik Freeman here in the 4th quarter. Hope that isn't something for DeAndre Swift to be worried about. 2nd and 5, Malik Freeman, another rush. Justin Fields rushing. It looks like they're just taking turns running the ball up the field as they are in the red zone now on 3rd and 8. Malik Freeman back for 2 yards, and it will be a 35-yard field goal. From here on, let's just go ahead and see what the Dolphins and Jets can give us for the last 6 minutes. Drop back. Protection looking kind of weak. Pressure's almost getting there. He's just luckily having receivers get open just barely in time. As the pressure, it's been there all day. So we'll see if they can get to the quarterback a little bit more. The Dolphins definitely need to score something quick here with time running out. We're under 6 minutes, and they're down 12. Throw out wide, and that's Cosby once again. We've seen his number be called a lot today, especially throughout the simulations up in the broadcast booth. 8 for 86 yards today. Somebody's got to hold this man. 3-man rush here for the Jets. No one's getting there. Throw out again, and that's Cosby once again. Oh no, this time it's DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. 3rd and 4. Drop back. Throw out quick, and that is Cosby making the catch this time. And a penalty flag coming out. I think there was a little bit of face mask there. Yes, it was. And the Dolphins will move even closer to their end zone. Kim Gathers, I know you just came back from injury, but you know what a face mask is, my G. Now at their own 30-yard or our 30-yard line, getting closer to the red zone. Marshall in motion. Play fake here. Throw out. And that is Marshall making the catch. Getting them into the 15. Empty look. Let's see if the pressure can get there this time. No extra person helping block. It almost gets there, but Gesicki is able to get open quick. A nice little security blanket for them. They move this ball very quickly. We've only seen about 3 minutes come off the clock. 1st and goal. Can they bend but not break? Leading to a field goal. Run up the middle. Marcus May almost gave it up, but luckily Elliott was there to help out his teammate. It is 2nd and goal at the 1. We see a big jumbo set here. Movement in the trenches, and they get more push than we do. And he is in the end zone. Madison scores for, I believe, their 2nd touchdown of the day, but 1st offensive. 3rd and 8 at our own 24. They will go with the pass here. It'll come out quick, and that's A.R. Brown with the catch. We see Miami use his 1st timeout already, which will give us enough time to waste a little bit more clock. That was a huge catch from A.R., and now we will go back to just our regularly scheduled run game. Timeout number 2. Strong formation here. Handoff will go once again to DeAndre Swift. Oh no, it's Darius Geis this time. Final timeout. With no more timeouts, if we are able to get this 1st down, the game is over. But if not, we will have to punt them the rock back, and they'll have another chance. It'll be a read option this time. Great block by Kenyon Pollard. Oh, I had to make sure he didn't fumble. But Justin Fields just went ahead and secures the game. 15 for 99 on the touchdown. Almost rushed for 100 yards by himself. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the game. We do not have to run no more. They have no more timeouts. A great fake from Justin Fields to DeAndre Swift. And then Kenyon Pollard getting outside to block that corner to give him enough room to get the 1st down and go up the field. And shout out to Justin Fields for holding on to that rock. As you see, we're in victory formation. Not enough time for them to do anything else. We'll go ahead and see you guys at the box score. That's another dub for the season. Huge time dub there, man. It wasn't looking too good to start out. We started out pretty slow, but we were able to pick it up there at the end. 19 for 28, 186 and a touchdown. 3 picks for Tua. 16 for 25, 162, a touchdown, 2 interceptions for Fields. Not only that, but also was a game's leading rusher. 17 for 97, really 99. You know, the knees at the end kind of hurt, obviously, the rushing yards, but a touchdown for him and a fumble that wasn't too controversial. We were able to get it back with 2 broken tackles at QB. I mean, dude, 223, basically 230. That's running back weight. But he weighs more than DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift had 6 broken tackles, so I expect that. 91 yards for Swift. We had Freeman come in and get 9 for 17. Guys 4 for 16. I told y'all we were going to hold Madison. Under 30 yards again. He was able to score a touchdown for him and make the game a little interesting. There lies the problem. Reggie Cosby, the 3rd receiver on their roster, 9 for 96 and a touchdown. With Gesicki as well, 5 for 52. We really kind of just had to pick which one we were going to cover and hope that we guessed right on that play. 5 for 62 with a touchdown for Mims. 4 for 50 for Crowder. 3 for 22 for Dexter. And we saw a couple times there his run blocking was a little bit of a problem. Might have to go fix that when it comes down to upgrading him. 5 tackles for Gathers led the team. We weren't expecting to tackle the ball that much. Williams and Stephon Page had our 2 sacks. Stephon Page had that early sack fumble. It didn't result in points. I mean, anytime you get a sack fumble and push them back and not let them score, it's obviously a big key point in the offense, or a big key point in the game for the offense. Jair, big time pick. Sly, huge pick. Jerry McCrary, the rookie, out of nowhere pick. We just get picks after picks after pick. We just had a game with 5 of them against the Buccaneers. We got 3 here today. So shout out to the DBs doing what DBs do. And there it is, y'all, with the dub. We were able to go ahead and get into the playoffs. You see the Ravens boosted themselves up to the 2 seed. The Browns dropped back to 6 seed. I think they were 4 and 5 earlier. And the Bengals jumped up to 5 and made room for us at 7. So I don't exactly know who dropped out. Looking on the NFC side, it looks like the Buccaneers did drop from number 1 all the way to number 5. It was a crazy week in the playoff standings last week, but we are finally into the playoffs. We've got the Steelers and Browns here up next. As you can see, the Browns were a playoff team. Oh wait, never mind. I overlooked one. Bengals and then Steelers next. Bengals are a playoff team. Somebody in front of us. Browns as well. But I never leave you guys with just one gameplay, even though they are 7 and 5. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and simulate. You know, we can't watch every game against every top tier team, and I'll never give y'all one gameplay in a video. That's just not me. So we will go ahead and simulate this one and the Steelers no matter what, and then we will see what happens when it comes time for Browns and Saints gameplays. And it went all bad. We got beasted and feasted on here today. 34-20. Almost 500 yards given up, so the defense didn't help us out today. Joe Burrow went on a field day. 308, 2 touchdowns. 166 and a touchdown and a pick for Justin Fields. We let Mixon go off, 105 and a touchdown. Julius Harris, their backup running back, 1153 and a touchdown. We did have Swift get 62. Freeman got a touchdown with 37. Guys got a touchdown with 21. Morgan Walker just was uncoverable, it looked like. 7 for 109 and a touchdown. Auden Tate, 6 for 77. Taj Boyd got him a touchdown as well. 5 for 56 for Mims. Dexter was able to get a touchdown for us. Seemed like our only touchdown of the game, at least passing wise. 8 tackles for Darius Stills. Sacks. We had 1 by Darius Stills, and that was the only one. No picks today. Defense kind of slacked off. And maybe against some of these better offenses, we ain't ready no more. As we come back to check it once again, that does knock us out of the playoffs. Moves the Bengals back up to a 2nd seed. We gotta face the only team in the division now that isn't in the playoffs, in the Steelers. So hopefully this simulation goes a lot better, and we're looking a little bit right for the Browns game. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we ain't even surprised, man. This team only had 2 wins, so we had to come through and beast and feast one time, put the whooping on them that we just got served on us by the Bengals. 400 yards, almost 500 yards on offense. Defense was back and better than ever. 42-14 victory. 258 and 5 touchdowns. That's got to be a career high for Justin Fields. I don't know if I've ever seen this man get over. He might have got 5 one time before, but he's never had more than 5. I know that. Jalen Hurts, 191, that touchdown interception, 4 sacks. Sorry I had to be done, my G, but I need to work on that offensive line. Apparently, that thing trash. 59 for James Conner with a touchdown. Freeman scored a touchdown at 23. Swift 15 for 58. Guys 10 for 53. Pretty good splits there by them. AR finally went off again, 8 for 96 in a touchdown. Crowder 3 for 69 in the touchdown. But their receivers just all over the place. You see Anton Thomas, 3-year man of Ole Miss, 7 for 77. Chris Claypool, Juju, and then Eric Ebron as well. He scored a touchdown for them. Ricky Seals scored a touchdown for us. Dexter scored a touchdown, 2 for 17. Freeman scored a touchdown. Who were RLR? We had 5 of them. So Brown, Crowder, Seals, Maddox, and Freeman all scored rushing touchdowns today, or passing touchdowns today. Tripping. Marcus May led in tackles with 9, and all of them solo too, needing no help. 1.5 sacks by Quentin Williams, 1 for Darius Stills and Derek Davis, and Franklin Myers was there to help Quentin Williams on one of those sacks. INT came with a Sly Cooper. Shout out to the dude. He's been doing his thing on the other side when Jair been holding it down and they not really throwing it to him. We need him to step up too, so that way they like, damn, we can't throw nowhere. And as we look here, we are back in playoff contention now at the 6th spot. The Browns have been kicked out. The Jaguars stayed in. We've got the Browns next week. The Saints aren't in it as well. With that being said, I think, we might go ahead and get this game out the way too. We haven't clinched by any means a playoff spot, but with them not being in it, I think we just go ahead and simulate this game, and we'll play next week. The Bills have already clinched home field advantage at 12-2. I think the Broncos have clinched their division at 9-5. You see the Bengals and Ravens are right there, fighting out for the division and wild card. Colts are 8-6. We're 8-6. Jags are 8-6. A lot of teams at 7-7 right now. Let's see what the coins say. We are with the coin flippage. I'm not looking at it, so I don't know what it's going to land on. Beat. Oh, it hit the floor. Well. All right. Heads, we sim it. Tails, we watching it next time. Oh. And it landed on heads on the floor. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, hold on. I know I don't do this often, but I'm gonna show y'all, man. Look. It didn't land in my hand, but we had already said it. At least with the other one, I ain't really say it like this. Oh, let me flip it. The seeing thing around. Oh, look. Yeah. Now look. Yeah, ignore my room, man. It's a little dirty. Look, I ain't changed nothing up though. Look, bam. Y'all saw that was definitely heads. I even did one more right here live for you. Look, bam. I actually caught it this time. Look, we ain't turning nothing. Boom, look, still there. Look, that is definitely heads. Like, I don't know how to get it to, like, concentrate on this coin. I really don't. But this is, look, hold on, let me flip it. That is definitely tails. Comment down below, too, as well. Do you like when I do the coin flips? It's a little bit random. And do you guys want to see more of, like, the day-to-day, like, more of what I do in between the weeks? Or do you like how it just goes box score to box score? Now let's go to the box score. And let's go, man. We won this thing in overtime, just barely. Clutch touchdown in the 4th quarter, and then scoring a touchdown in OT. 500 yards of offense, their 300. I don't know why it was so close, but I'm glad we was able to come away with the dub. 335, 3 touchdowns and a pick for Justin Fields. 246 with 3 touchdowns for Mayfield. He might have got hurt, and Sam Ehlinger had to come in a little bit. You see, Jamie Newman had to come in too and throw 1 pass. DeAndre Swift, almost a 100-yard game with a touchdown there. Guys 7 for 28. We held Greg Waters, the rookie out of NC State, started for him to only 54 yards this game. 8 for 108 for Denzel Mims in the pass game. AR went off 7 for 86, like always. Leo Graham, 2-year guy to LSU, 7 for 92 with Jarvis Landry backing him up, 4 for 57. A touchdown there for Jamison Crowder and Dexter. 2 for Russell Gage Jr., 7-year dude out of LSU. I don't think I've heard that name before. I do watch football now, but I don't think I've heard that name before. Kenyon Pollard caught a touchdown, and Montrell Caldwell also caught one. Defensively, what were we doing to make things right? 8 tackles for Elliott and McCray. 2 DBs leading the way, but I mean, if it's in a dub, I guess it's all right. I guess. 1 sack for Darius Stills and John Franklin Myers. No INTs from our side of the field. But with that dub, that should, I don't know if it clinches our playoff spot, but it should at least still keep us in the playoff picture. As we look over here, yeah, we are still the 6th seed. This time playing the Bengals once again. It seems like we always playing the Bengals in the playoffs, as they are their division leaders right now at the 3 seed. As we look at just the AFC here, no one has clinched it. There's the Bills at 3-2 over top of everybody on an 11-game win streak, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams at 9-6. A couple of teams at 8-7 that I guess could, with some tiebreakers, still slide in and like take us out of it at 9-6. So we haven't secured anything on our end. The only ones who have the Broncos and the Bills and the NFC side. The Seahawks took their division. The football team has clinched this playoff spot and are looking probably like they're going to take their division as well. But this last game is still important. We still got to play the Saints. We still got to go get a dub. If we get a dub, we're in. If we don't, we're looking at tiebreakers and the possibility of a chance with us not clinching a spot of still being out. So let me know down below how you guys do feel about me doing more stuff throughout the week, so y'all can see, like, maybe you want to see the messages, maybe you want to see me scout every week and not just the end results. Maybe you want to watch me go into a live training session, see what upgrades I'm putting on my players. Let me know all that type of stuff, any of the stuff that you want to see throughout the series. We will be back next time with me playing on the sticks for the first time this season as we get ready for postseason play. And I love every single one of y'all that watch this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Please leave the video with a like, comment down below, and share with friends and family. I will get at you guys next time. It's been your boy, Shot Too Smooth, aka Black O'Clock, aka Black O'Clock, aka King Leo, aka Coach Smooth. And I'll get at y'all next time. All right, man. Stay up. Peace.